Hello everyone! Welcome back to another brand new Star Stable video. So today we are going to be going over all of the ways that you can get spring tokens. No, not spring tokens. I'm too in the equestrian festival mood. This is now summer summer tokens. So I do have quite a lot, and of course I accidentally already did the daily chore board, but that is one of the options that I will be sharing this video. So here are the quickest ways that you can get all of the summer tokens. Oh my goodness. And also everything you need to know in order to get them quickly. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And if I forgot any of the ways that you can get them, let me know in the comments down below. But these are like the fastest ways I found that you could get summer tokens. So even just logging on daily for like a week and doing these things will get you so many summer tokens that you will have a chance to buy whatever you want from the I am stuck in the equestrian festival Camp Western summer tokens shop. We will also be going over how many spring this is impossible. Summer tokens you need in order to get everything from the summer festival shop. I also, of course, obviously recommend a wish list so you can be sure that you get the items that you want first, and then later on get some of the other items that maybe you wanted but not as much, just to make sure that you get everything that you want before this festival leaves. Someone is buying a ton of horse levels in the back there. Look at her go. Now is absolutely the perfect time to start collecting summer tokens because it is just the beginning. So you have so much time on your hands. Even if you're watching this halfway through the festival or near the end, doing all these things at least for a few days will make sure that you have enough, or at least quite a lot. So let's get into the video then. Alright, so the first way, and I love this way. It is just so relaxing to log on and do the chore board, but you have basically reputation, I suppose, with the festival where you can log on daily. Well, not reputation, I should have said dailies, where you can log on and do some of these chores right at the chore board here. In order to unlock this, make sure that you have completed the beginning quests with the Carl Peterson and also Lisa, and then you should be able to unlock the chore board. You will be able to go and do 3 daily so far. Star Stable might add more later, but they're pretty fun. They are just randomized tasks and they give quite a lot of summer tokens. There's gotta be a better life for me. Next is the exchange. Now, all of these options you could actually only exchange once per day. So although it looks like there's a lot, if you are collecting gold and you have a lot of gold and you need summer tokens, you can only do these once per day. So the example 50 for 5, you can only exchange 50 for 5 summer tokens for 1 day, and then you'll have to wait 1 day, log back on and do it again as I show here. Basically, all of these are limited daily options. Oh my goodness, my inventory was glitching out there. There are just so many players online now, but it is just a great and simple option, especially if you are someone that doesn't like the dailies and prefers, you know, to just collect gold. Maybe listen to like a training time while you're collecting gold or anything like that, and you just found yourself having a lot of gold. This is a great option, and I feel like a lot of players tend to forget about it just because it is more involved with gold and not so much the summer tokens, but it is super helpful. Next, the daily Renegade chests. Each one needs a Renegade key, so make sure that you go to it with a Renegade key in your inventory. You can either find a Renegade key just wandering around and running around, and then you'll run into one, which is kind of rare with that spawn rate being low for the keys in the wild, but it is possible. Make sure you have clear inventory space, because once I did find one of those keys, literally yesterday, and I could not access it because it said my inventory was full and I didn't want to throw anything out. So again, make sure that you have Renegade keys in your inventory, and I will be posting all of these locations daily. So again, this is super useful. Just go to my channel, you know, and check it out if you do need some quick summer tokens. These are also so helpful for a bunch of other items, gold, repellents, just other items in general. So I really recommend checking out. There are going to be 5 of these Renegade chests daily, and honestly, they also help with the Renegade quests. So make sure that you took those quests as well, but the chests are going to be hidden randomly, and you can find the locations on my channel if you are not such a treasure hunting person. Next, we have the lost horses. I think there's 4 or 5 per day. I'm not too sure, but you need some feed. I think it's called lure, and again, you could get those from the same place or just running around like the Renegade keys once more. But if you take the quest, you should be able and return it. You have to return the horse, okay? So make sure that you don't get taken by wolves, or like the wolves give you that little cutscene, because then the horse will go not back to the original location, but the spot where you last got caught by the wolf. So example, if I got caught by the wolf right now and it would teleport me all the way back, the horse wouldn't go all the way back, I would, and then I'd have to find the last location I was at, so it gets super duper tricky. So make sure you have a little bit of beast repellent on you. I know it can get kind of expensive with the gold, but just in case that does happen, you want to go to the area where you last dropped the horse off, and then just going to the main area here, then you will be able to get some summer tokens, which again is super helpful. Make sure that you bring it back. I was so confused at first for no reason, but make sure you bring the horse back to the actual Western paddock, and not just talking to the NPC, but make sure you talk to the NPC and you don't log off before you do, because sometimes you're in the middle of a quest and you log off. So don't do that, but make sure you talk to the NPC. Then you will be able to get some summer tokens. So this is also a really neat way to get some.
I can break the silence with more ways than I can count.
Obviously, the beginning quests that you do with Camp Western and any quests that get added later on as well are going to give you those summer tokens, so stay updated on any quests.
Cause I wouldn't call this home, or you might just wanna leave me. You start drinking whiskey when I'm gone.
Okay, so next, basically, we are going to go through all of the items that you can get. So over here, during Camp Western, there is this shop. It is called the Camp Western Token Shop. And there's actually a brand new set, but I wouldn't buy it just yet, because sometimes Star Stable doesn't release all the sets right away, and they add more later on. But definitely looking through and keeping item wish list from any of these. Like from the previous years, if you're like, oh, I really want that, then that is pretty cool. You could add that to your wish list, but just keep in mind there is a chance that more sets might be out. So now let's get into the math and how many summer tokens you are actually going to need if you want to buy every single item. Also, Star Stable does sometimes put out pets later on that actually do cost summer tokens, or like the festival currency, which this time it is summer tokens. So just have a little extra on hand in case that does. But again, like I said, just wait 1 or 2 weeks, but not too long. You can definitely start collecting those summer tokens now. So here is how many summer tokens that you'll need in order to buy every single item from the shop so far. Okay, so in total, give or take a few items, because again, I might have purchased some of these in previous years. I might have miscounted a little bit, but give or take a few summer tokens. The main amount you want to go for is 1.865k, or 1,865 summer tokens, just for everything that I've seen in my shop. Again, I might have bought 1 or 2 items, but everything in total is 1,865 summer, which Star Stable would definitely make that possible if you're logging on every day and collecting. Again, super important every single day if you're aiming for every single item in the shop. But again, allocating those summer tokens first to the items you want, because that is quite a lot of summer tokens to be able to afford everything, especially if Star Stable is going to be adding more later on. So again, keeping that in mind, but that is the total amount that you need in order to get every single item here from the summer token shop. Bye everyone, thank you so much for watching this Star Stable video. I hope this was helpful on how to get summer tokens quickly in Star Stable, and as always, have a great day. Let me know what your favorite part of the Western Festival or the Western camp in Star Stable is so far, and how many spring tokens you have and what items. But again, my number one tip is creating that wish list to make sure that you get all of the items that you want before the festival leaves. I am just calling it a festival because I have Equestrian Festival still on my mind and it is so much easier. So yes, I hope this guide helps, and as always, have a great day. Bye bye!